Hi, this is Tony Papajohn from MoneyMindWorks.com. Let me tell you why it's so important to empower your mind for success and money every day. I once saw a TV show, this is going back a number of years, with Herbalife, and the speaker was a guy named Larry Thompson, who apparently was a real big wheel in Herbalife at that time. And I remember he kept using this phrase, a day at a time, a brick at a time. A day at a time, a brick at a time. You build your business a day at a time, a brick at a time. And I remember thinking as I'm watching this, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Every business you build a day at a time, a brick at a time. That's pretty easy to understand. And it comports with the success experience of many, many people. A day at a time, a brick at a time, it doesn't really matter what business you're in. A day at a time, a brick at a time is very, very good advice, and it is how just about any business is built, because the success that we see in a success story is the accumulative experience of a day at a time, a brick at a time. So what makes the difference between the people we hear about that are big successes and the people that we don't hear about that, let's just say that they're not big successes? Of course, there's many big successes that we don't hear about, but they're big successes, they don't really care, I suppose. But, you know, the point is that what's the difference that makes the difference between the people that take a day at a time, a brick at a time, and turn it into a big, big success, and the people that hear that and don't? I believe that what it is that the people that turn it into a big success have found ways and means to stay empowered and to empower your mind for more success and more money on an almost minute-by-minute basis from time to time. That these are people that somehow manage their self-talk. These are people that somehow manage the images that they see in their mind's eye. They manage how they apply meanings to things. They draw conclusions that are empowering from events that happen around them. Whether the events are good, bad, or indifferent means nothing, because really what an event means is the meaning that we give it. So if something happens in your world and you say, oh, well, I guess I'll never make a success, I guess I'll never do that. Somebody else applies a meaning to that as well. You know, I didn't do my homework. Well, you know, I really got to get back to the drawing board. Well, you know what? I just haven't figured out quite how to do this. That's what that event means. Can you see that in the one case, this is not an attitude that's conducive to success. This is not a state of mind conducive to success. And in the second case, this individual will find a way to turn a day at a time, a brick at a time, into a big, big success. Why? Because he or she managed to empower your mind for success and more money on a regular basis, and applied meanings to things in one's world that were empowering and that lead to more success and more money. Do the same thing. Discipline your mind as best as you can, and imperfectly, I might add. Nobody gets this perfect. Nobody does this 100% of the time. I don't care who it is. Nobody does it 100% of the time. The difference is that for some people that learn to use their mind and navigate their mind for success and point their mind towards success, the downtime that they spend grousing about this or that or in a negative state of mind is far less and far less frequent than in other people who do not have the same level of success. So I would say this to you then. Learn to use your mind for success. Learn to manage your mind for success and more money, and you'll have a great deal of it. And I would invite you to go to my free 9-part video series, which will help you do so, at MoneyMindWorks.com. And my blog is YourMoneyMindWorks.com. A lot of good stuff there as well. In the meantime, realize that as you empower your mind for more success and more money, a day at a time, a brick at a time, is truly the way to success and a big pile of money.